Welcome to this edition of Turnbuckle TV. I'm the Mad Conservative Crimefighter, and joining me is the lovely and talented Harley. How are you doing today?
Forgot the Queen part.
The Queen of PWA, and she was given that title this past weekend.
Actually, I was given that title whenever I started, so...
I gotta keep up.
Yeah.
Anyway, you've been out of action for the past few months with leg injury. How's the rehab going?
I just finished a physical therapy appointment today, and so what was supposed to keep me out until next fall, well, it's looking a little bit earlier than next fall.
So you might be back this spring.
I'm not revealing anything.
All right. You also paid a visit, and I want to make mention, the Mississippi Madman has been in the hospital for the last couple of weeks, and you paid him a visit today. How's he doing?
He's doing really well, actually. He's in great spirits. He's smiling. He even tried to dance. It was a good visit. It was a good visit. He's doing amazing.
All right. Bill Alexander, I mean, you're here because Bill Alexander's not here, and because of his most recent interview with inside the locker room, he, I guess, got the boot by President Archie. And President Archie's been abusing his power lately. It appears that he's dissolved the PWA board of directors have not met since he took power, and I don't know, it's gotten corrupt and rigged at the PWA power structure. What happened at Brawltoberfest?
That was a mess.
I mean, Roscoe should have won. Roscoe won Brawltoberfest.
Roscoe did win Brawltoberfest, and I got goosebumps listening to that reaction. That was amazing. That was amazing.
And then
he earned it.
Yeah. And so Archie comes out and it's like, he says, well, Brawltoberfest is not over because there's a number 31 right after, and just threw Casey Jackson in there.
There's nothing that you can necessarily do. I mean, it is President Archie. He is in charge. But I feel like Casey Jackson's going to get his karma.
And we're approaching Art of War, and because of that turn of events, it's not going to be Roscoe challenging Derek Moss for the PWA Regional Heavyweight title. It's going to be Casey Jackson. Yep. You know what? It's a fall season. I think we need a little bit of change of scenery.
Okay.
Leaves are falling. There's pretty fall colors out. I think we should be in that sort of environment. So let's go there. Hey, wait. What's he doing here?
Crimefighter, Harley, I put this curse on Turnbuckle TV. As of right now, the ratings for Turnbuckle TV will go down as the worst in history until the arrival of President Archie back on this show. But until then, the curse has been sent to you,
get up here,
Crimefighter.
Let's get rid of him. I'm tired of listening to him. What the hell is that? It's coming! Oh my God! It's coming right for us! We gotta get out of here! Get me and my parents back together. All right, let's go back to Brawltoberfest.
Please.
Speaking of Antoine Archie, who just interrupted our show, trying to scare us. Are we back at the studio? It looks like we're back at the studio. That was not all he's done. I mean, besides Brawltoberfest. I mean, what I did mention was he was trying to have Jake Lander win Brawltoberfest, and he couldn't get the job done. Earlier in the night, he had Antoine Archie bail him out and screwing Wilhelm Amore out of his first ever victory in PWA.
You're getting so worked up over this. Chill.
I can't chill. I mean, we almost got eaten by a monster. And you just sat there cool as a cucumber.
You might as well be calm in the face of...
Calm in the face of danger. Stand fast in the face of danger. Yeah. Tell me about Jake Lander.
Tell you about Jake Lander.
Tell me about Jake Lander. What is his problem? Why is he suddenly needs...
Short man syndrome.
Short man syndrome?
Short man syndrome.
So he has to claim his back is broken to bail out of a match because he's losing to a guy who's never won a match in PWA?
I mean, yeah. That's the whole point, isn't it? I just said short man syndrome. He has to win. He has to win. He's not tall enough, so he has to win.
Now we got some newcomers in tag team action. We got our first look at Sensei Bach. I don't know what to make of him. And he teamed up with Joey Grunge and faced off against the returning Brian McCann and Moondog Pongo. What did you think of that? Think of those guys.
You know, I actually liked the Sensei guy. He was interesting. He screamed at me backstage though, and I didn't. That freaked me out, but it was okay. You know, I liked them. They were a good tag team. Moondog, as always, is Moondog. And but I liked the match. It was a good match. I like the Sensei guy, and I love the fact that they won, obviously.
Brian McCann, did he not get the memo? He's dressed in the Stars and Bars, and that's apparently been banned throughout the country.
I think he's just a backwoods person, you know. Say it that way.
But then from there, Stephen Bishop, you know.
I know Stephen Bishop pretty well, so.
Yeah! Why did he need help from Sage Ramsey to beat Jason Allen of all people? He's never won a match in PWA either.
Why did he need help to beat me? That's the only way he beat me, was either cheating or getting help.
Yeah, and he didn't have Sage Ramsey help Bishop beat you. He had his photographer help him to beat you.
I also slapped that photographer straight off the apron, but that's besides the point.
Ramsey's been, I saw how much he was paid. He was paid $500.
500?
Yes. $500. I mean, it was not, so it's like back in Bridgetown, he had Ramsey just beat Derek Moss half to death, just try to break his leg. I mean, Bishop apparently couldn't do anything on his own, and Moss was like facing it and practically doing the handicap match.
Has he ever done anything alone though? Think about it.
Yeah, good point. I think he needs to stop eating so many French fries and actually...
He's the poster child for McDonald's.
I guess. Moving on from there,
Hey, Steven.
all eyes on us. They successfully defended the tag titles against the Hot Boys. A week later, successfully defeated the Carnival. Well, they've had 2 wins over the Carnival. I mean, who's left to to challenge All Eyes on Us.
Well, I have one tag team in mind, but I'm not gonna say it.
All right.
But I am gonna say that they are facing the Hot Boys at Art of War.
Well, we know who the Hot Boys want to face at Art of War. It's Attitude Inc. But I'm talking about the tag team champions. Who's left to face the tag team champions? Attitude Inc. is probably going to be busy with the Hot Boys. So who does that leave? The Carnival getting a third match against the champs?
Why not?
Or could it be?
Third time's a charm.
Or could it be the Alliance? Michael Shard hasn't been around in a while. It might be, he might just pop back in. The only other team, and also the only two teams I can think of, unless we throw together an unestablished team.
Yeah, completely new team.
And we know Mac and Jam Boys can't challenge for the
I guess the fans are just
tag
gonna have to tune in. I guess you're just gonna have to tune in and figure that out.
Speaking of the champion, Derek Moss successfully defended against Hava, and
How many times has those two had a match though? They've had a match like, what?
well, they had the feud of the year. Or, well, they had practically a feud of the year last year. This is the first time in 2016 that they faced off.
I know, but they had, those two definitely know each other well. And it was a phenomenal match.
Cardini put on the stripes.
Yeah.
Beat Derek Moss half to death. But for the bell in the
That
ring.
did mess with my eyes though. He had the stripes and he had the white checkered pants. Oh my goodness.
My goodness. Now, we already covered the Battle Royal. We did pay a visit to Hillsborough. Casey Jackson did get an impressive victory on his own against Jimmy Carrot. We hadn't seen him in a while.
Last time we saw him was in Jacksonville, right?
Right.
Against Bradley Stevens.
Right. And Joey Grunge, I mentioned Joey Grunge in the tag match. He has triple threat against Wilhelm and Bishop. Bishop ran away when he wasn't getting anywhere with his two opponents, and Ramsey was not there to back him up. Kind of no surprise that he would walk out of the match, but Joey.
I mean, after Brent Dunn and Sage Ramsey's match at Spectacle, we tried to walk out before he got in the ring with me.
Yeah.
It was Brent Dunn that had to throw him in the ring, so it's not like it's something that he hasn't tried to do before.
Yeah. Joey Grunge has been stealthily moving up the contendership.
He has. He's been very impressive. Very impressive.
Ely is another wrestler who's, he had been in a slump for quite some time. And now he's, well, because of Jake Lander, but even before then, he was in a slump during the first half of the year with his matches against Derek Moss and then losing other matches because Antoine Archie's been a thorn in his side, but he picked up yet another victory against the returning Robin McCann in a singles action. We hadn't seen him in quite some time.
Marvin McCann?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't get him. I don't get his change in attitude when embracing the stars and bars and acting, and then he just T-balls in the middle of the ring.
What did I say earlier about him though?
Remind me.
That was a backwoods hillbilly.
Backwoods Hillbilly. I mentioned the Carnival. There's a great moment with the Carnival. Generally, they're not real. Well, the coach of the Hillsborough Hilltoppers said Cardini is real popular it's a real popular figure in PWA, even though he's supposed to be not very heroic. He's been villainous most of the time, unless he's facing off against All Eyes on Us.
Yeah. Well, that's the obvious. You have to choose lesser two evils.
I guess.
And I mean, who wants to cheer All Eyes on Us?
And All Eyes on Us had to encounter an entire baseball team.
That was sad. And a hammer.
Yeah, and a few baseball bats.
Baseball bats.
Yeah. For the final time, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the final time these two face off, because how many title shots has he had? He's had way more title shots than I think anybody else in PWA against the current champion. Derek Moss once again beats Bradley Stevens for like the 100th time.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but what surprises me is how does he keep getting title shots?
I mean, maybe.
How many title shots does he need? He can't get it done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, taking a week still.
I don't know.
He is from Vegas, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe he's been bribing the president. I don't know.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, Army 4 is coming up and on November the 19th at Lakeview High
It's
School.
my debut show.
Right. They're holding winter coat drive. So we got to mention that. If you've got coats you want to donate to keep people warm, although, no, they keep claiming that the earth is heating up, so maybe winter coats are like becoming obsolete, perhaps? I don't know. Delete. I get it. But we're told the earth is heating up, so maybe winter coats may be obsolete in a few years. I don't know. But anyway, Moss is facing Casey Jackson. We covered that. Who do you see? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, like I said, I believe that Casey should get his karma. I mean, he used President Archie to even get into this match. And you know how successful Derek has been. I mean, how many days is it now?
520 or 530 and change. And he has 33 singles victories. And I'm not sure, he has 23 defenses, 24 defenses of the title, even one outside of PWA. So he's, I don't know. But Casey Jackson is the #1 contender. He didn't even need to win Brawltoberfest to be the #1 contender, because he was already ranked up there. He just hadn't gotten the shot.
But the rightful contender should be Roscoe.
Correct. He won the Brawltoberfest, but now he's going to face off against his former tag team partner, Jake Lander.
I've been waiting for this match.
And it's not the first time these two have faced off, just not in a PWA ring.
And not with how much bad blood they have now.
And certainly not with Antoine Archie sticking his nose in everybody's business.
So I'm pretty excited for that match. I'm pulling for Roscoe, obviously.
But I'm expecting more shenanigans.
I mean, it's to be expected. I mean, it's Jake Lander.
It's Jake Lander, but also, what is Antoine Archie going to pull this time? We think this match is going to happen. Hot Boys says this is a challenge to Attitude Inc. Can Attitude Inc. get it together and function as like they were in years past?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Have they even answered the challenge?
Not in public that I've seen.
We
But
don't even
Ben
know.
says-
We don't even know if Spotlight Spencer Brown's just going to show up by himself. We don't know.
But Ben says this may be it. If he does not win, if their team does not win against Attitude Inc., he may walk away.
Let's hope the Hot Boys get it. I'm hoping. I'm rooting for the Hot Boys because I don't want to see them go.
Now, I mentioned AALU defending tag team titles. We talked about that earlier. We have the debut of the stubborn angel Shauna Reed.
Shauna Reed. Who's she facing?
Rumor has it that the person that broke your leg may be facing Shauna Reed, but I've seen Shauna Reed. She's got an attitude. She's standoffish, cranky. I was like, what is she? She's got teenage angst, I guess.
Well, If it is against Miss Piper Brooks, I'm actually going to be rooting for Piper Brooks. Because the only person that's going to beat Piper Brooks into oblivion is me.
Now, how would you have approached a match with Shauna Reed that you have never seen wrestle before?
I mean, how did I approach a match against Stephen Bishop?
Well, you've seen it a number of times.
Doesn't matter. I'll take any challenge. Lion, tiger, bear, oh my. Doesn't matter.
More
Shauna Reed's
matches.
no different.
More matches to be announced at Art of War, or there are going to be surprises. And then the final event of the year was the fight before Christmas on December the 10th in Anchor High School. We are giving away a PlayStation 4 in a raffle.
I don't like that, but.
Really?
Really.
I might get in on that raffle.
And being a famous gamer that I am, I endorse this 100%. I'm gonna throw in my trading card, autographed. So the person who wins this PlayStation 4 will practice and hopefully be a top gamer someday, get themselves on a Walter Day trading card some years into the future, and maybe win a video game championship.
I mean, I love video games as much as the next person, so I might go ahead and put my raffle in for that.
The year's almost up, and I do want to wish well some other wrestlers that hung up the boots that used to wrestle for PWA. Jordan Perry walked away. The number of injuries he's had has caught up with him. Parker Dirge, I can't believe he's retired. He's a future Hall of Famer.
Oh, for sure.
And Fabulous Jason V, another colorful individual. He has hung up the boots.
Really?
Yep. I'm sad to see him go, but I like to wish all of them well.
Well, you never want to see a wrestler go. That's it.
All right. We made a goal to finish in 20 minutes, just slightly over. Visit our website, pinfallwrestlingspringfield.net. Visit our Facebook page, PWA Springfield. We have our new DVD releases here. Grand Wrestling Spectacle 6, The Heat is On, the Beardstown Beatdown / Ethan's Fall Festival. Heat is On is combined with Brawl Game 3. And the newest one, The Last Jacksonville Show, which featured the main event of Guy Smith versus the Mississippi Madman. That was my favorite memory of the year, is Guy Smith finally having his match with the Mississippi Madman, the guy who I've been begging for this main event for like 10 years. And Harley's buying them all up and adding them to her collection. Final words, Harley?
Yeah, and then I'm just not, fuck that.
You come to our floor.
No,
You're not going to want to miss the show. It's going to be a fantastic show.
You know, this is probably the only time I was.
Saturday, November 19th, Langford High School, 1300, North 11th Street, $10 for adults, $6 for children, 6 to 12, 5 and under are free. Be there. Art of War.
Pretty square.
Thank you for watching this edition of Turnbuckle TV. I'm Mad Conservative Crimefighter. She is
The Queen of PWA.
Harley.
There you go. I don't know my own name.
All right, have a good night, everybody. See you at Art of War.